Hi guys, this is Cobra Tom,
And Venom Lily.
and we are going to be doing a video today. So right here we have the Tiger Force Snowcat, and this is a tracked vehicle, which is a heavily armored missile vehicle. Now, I am going to show its mold donor, the Snowcat here. But I am going to, before I do that, I want to show some of the features of this vehicle. You are going to have to keep in mind that mine is a little bit broken. I feel really bad about that, but there's very little I can do. As you can see, what happens to these is the clips break. They break really easily because they're just these little thin pieces. They go on top here. And I just haven't gotten the money and the things together to do it. But, you know, when it's like this, and you don't really look that closely, you can't even tell. Now, I'll show you a few of the features of this. It has, I'll just take this off because it's obviously just going to fall down anyway. On the front, as you can see, well, hopefully you can see, there's like a darker kind of pattern here, and then it's kind of got a clear pattern and kind of like streaks, like it's snowing in the windshield wiper. That is a separate piece that you, if you want a complete one, you're going to have to remember that this is on there, which is the same piece, or at least the same color as the original. So you shouldn't have too much trouble finding one. Mine kind of is loose. That's okay. It's got an opening canopy, which can fit 2 figures. Oh no! Oh no! There's the detail inside. Oops. There is the joystick. A really nice one. And I'm going to put this back on there. This is just a missile. Or maybe not. I don't know. Was not expecting this to be such a hard process. There we go. Okay. And that seats 2 figures. Now, close that up. Looks really nice. On the bottom, as you can see, something's rattling in there. If there's somebody's... Oh, the steering wheel. Ah, oops. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, okay, oops. Keen-eyed viewers would notice that I didn't have the steering wheel. I didn't even notice that. Huh. Oh, there we go. I found the steering wheel. Oops. There you go. I'm going to take that out because that's not fitting in there very nicely. Now, on the bottom, there's dummy wheels because the tracks don't move, but that doesn't hinder the vehicle from moving. I will go. Now, the weapons box that should be able to pivot up and down comes with 4 red missiles. And each of these are on a clip system, on a slide clip system here, where you can just slide the missiles, and you can kind of put them on different angles, kind of, sort of, to make it look like they're firing. You can probably put like a couple like this, so they look like they're just about to shoot or they're shooting. But all 4 are the same, exactly the same. They have nice detailing on them, kind of got like a ribbing on them. Hopefully you can see that. And all the missiles are exactly the same. And then you have the Ski-Pedos, which I don't know exactly how they're supposed to work. They're supposed to go on here, like so. And they have a tiny little... Here, I'll take that off again, actually. Right here, they have two hinges, or two balls for the very tiny hole for the missile. Now you get two missiles. They're both the same, so they look good. And you put the missile into that little hole. And then you have that to go in there. And then what you're supposed to be able to do is shoot that off, and it's supposed to go over the snow and be able to hit its target and explode. I don't know how that would work in real life. I don't really quite understand how that's supposed to work. But you do get two of them. And they're both exactly the same. Now, what you can do is load this up. This is also kind of a personnel carrier if you want. Because I have actually a couple of them here. I actually have 3 Frostbites here. And I'll go over the figure in a minute. But you put one sitting. You'll be the driver. I have this non-G.I. Joe lanyard. I'm not even sure what, the core or something like that. Lanyard core or something. I don't know. They have like a snow thing. So I got him. They fit nicely. If you can get the thing done. And then they have the universal fuel gauge. That's nice. Oh, and something I forgot to mention here. They have, like, it doesn't actually light up, but here are your, like, searchlights, fog light kind of things here. That's really nice. It's a really nice detail. And then here you have, like, engine detail for the, I'm guessing for the missile launcher. I'm guessing that's all, like, inner workings of this. You can take it off, and you can have the inner workings of the vehicle. So very cool. Very cool. I like that. And then this rotates 360 degrees. And you can put these, I'll put it on just to kind of, you know, what you were supposed to do. And the box was supposed to spin around. Now, this covers 6 more figures. You can have 8 figures on this. It's got 2 foot pegs here, 2 foot pegs for the back, a nice towing hook, which you can tow other things and probably have even more figures, and then 2 right here. So I'm going to just load up my thing right now. I've got a Lady J, Sci-Fi, Starfire. I've got Stalker. I've got... why am I blanking on these guys' names? Super Trooper. Oh, come on. There we go. I've got a wind chill. And just because I had another one for the figure too, when I do the review to explain the figure, I am going to just put him on here too. And look at all the figures you can pile on this thing. And I will put the missiles back on. and next time we'll do the figure. And I shall put that kind of like it looks like it's going to fire. I'm going to probably put it... I don't know if one direction is better than the other, I don't know. I'm reluctant to glue it because once I glue it, then it'll be like stuck in that forever kind of thing. And I kind of don't want to do that, but I also kind of don't want to spend too much money and buy a new box. Especially when it sits on the shelf and doesn't ever really get played with like that. But there you go. Now, let me see if I can... Oh, see, yeah. But see, you could put all these figures on there and have it drive. And if you had a working box like my actual Snowcat, well, that'd be even better. Now, here is Frostbite and his file card. I will put this up so that you can read that. Put this up. Give you a chance to read that on your own. You can pause that and read that. Hopefully I can get it Tiger Cat driver. Hopefully you can read that. Now, on to the figure. This is one of the little bit nicer ones, I personally think. You see he's got like a red beard, which in the figure, in the original figure, which I don't actually have. When I opened up my Snowcat, I don't have a Frostbite. I have a spare gun, although I have the spare gun because I have like 3 Frostbites. So maybe if I can just find a loose Frostbite, I'll just give him the spare gun. But in the regular version, he's just got this, and then I think he's got like black goggles. I would have done a comparison, but I don't have the other figure. I couldn't find it. Oh, and there goes the foot stand. But this is nice. I like this. This is a lot more subdued, even though it's kind of like loud with the yellow and black pants. But he's got this really nice subdued coat, nice brown coat. In the original figure, he had like I think this was like all white with like this, the black trim. It's still black trim, but like I think this was all white and stuff too, instead of kind of like this gray. Look, I'm not positive. And I'm positive that the goggles, instead of being gold like this, being a shiny, nice gold, which is cool because, I mean, it gives you a little contrast to the color scheme. It's really nice. It pops. It's clearly, you can see this on the camera. It's really nice. And his hat's all like this. Now, the hat might have been white, and here it's a lot more subdued gray. But he is in the Arctic, so I do understand that. And then you can see he's got some really nice Arctic boots that are tied up here, strapped up, very nice. And he's got a rifle, which, let me see if I can quick get the stand. I do want to do, there we go. I don't know if it says what kind of gun this is. I don't know. I'm really not sure. It looks to me to be an M16 styled gun. You've got the styled front, the clip. I think this is an M16 with just a rather large scope, which I do believe. Well, not only would you use a scope anyway, but I mean, you're in a vehicle. I think you want to be like being able to sight things and be able to tell things from a distance. So it probably also doubles as a monocular, like you can kind of tell where he's going. It's a very nice M16. If that's what this is, I think this is what this is. It's an M16 with a rather large scope. Very nice. Now, here is the comparison and what the Snowcat should have had. See, it's got the working thing. It's got a box that can adjust up and down. Oh, mine just didn't break, but mine came a little loose. And I'm very reluctant to push that down because, well, I clearly don't want to break the peg. And as you can see, the peg is, just that. It's just a C-clip. And that's why the C thing breaks sometimes. Once you have one of those clips broken, it's impossible to get back on. But as you can see, here you got this. You've got the same remove engine part. The same ski pitos, except in yellow this time instead of red. You've got the same amount of foot pegs. You have to take these off to use the foot pegs. But that's not that big of a deal. So you got the same all around the vehicle. One on back, one on the side here. I'll just throw figures on there. The same windshield, same windshield wiper, the same steering wheel. Oh, I see how the steering wheel is supposed to go on. Oh, okay, I see. Steering wheel. It's a little bit tough with the camera and the lighting with an all black inside to get that. I'm very sorry. There we go, that's better. That's much better. There you go, you can see the steering wheel. I'm going to have to put that on the up way like that. I didn't realize it went that way. Understood. Same control panel, same joystick. Very nice. This is a wonderful vehicle, and I will get a review of this too. The one little issue I have with this is the foot pegs. When the missiles are on, the ski pitos are on, the side foot pegs are useless. That is just a tiny nitpick. I know that's kind of, it's kind of splitting hairs or whatever. Complaint. But the foot pegs are technically useless when you have the ski pitos on there. But the back ones you can still use. So here we go. Well, maybe we will. Oh no! Oh no. Well, anyway, he's not cooperating. Maybe windshield will cooperate. So, okay, there you go. So this is a really nice vehicle. I really like this. This is probably one of the nicer ones. And I should put that in there. Oh, that fits so much better. Oh, look at that. That fits so much better when you put it in right. Okay. Maybe I'll have to bend his legs a little bit. He might be a little bit of a bigger figure, but he's not fitting in there. He's also not a G.I. Joe, so I can kind of see that he's not gonna quite. Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go. Just scoot him down a little more. And there we go. Well, thank you for watching, and we will see you
next time.
Bye.
Bye.